well, Gundalf is finally dead, and we finally get to hear the Victory is Near theme properly. I really like the Victory is Near theme in this game. One of my favourite ones in the series, although the Path of Radiance one is pretty amazing too. So again, just make sure you position your characters up in the forest to the north. You'll also want Verdane around. You'll see why later. And just capture this castle when you're ready. And now we have the appearance of a very significant character who is having some trouble with a DiMaggio clone. Yep, not even a palette swap. They literally use the same portrait. Yeah, get out, you stupid same portrait freak. This is going to be significant. Although you could probably already guess. And it seems that whoever she is has gone off into the Spirit Forest. Now, there's a bit of controversy with regards to the translation here. Most sites and things use the name Diadora, but I personally think that Derdrie is more correct. It's another Norse mythology reference. There's a reason for that last thing he said. But you'll find out later. So that was interesting. And as you probably will have guessed, Jamuka is failing to convince his father. Looks like we might have to fight the third son. Or will we? Oh, and this guy was mentioned in a village that I didn't save. Sandima. He seems very suspicious. And you probably could have seen this coming. That doesn't sound good. Not good. It's Manfroy, and yes, we seem to have the appearance of the main villains of the game. Oh, so you were behind the invasion of Granbell. Yes, go on and tell everyone your evil plans. What, does Manfroy think this guy's an idiot or something? Actually, he's probably right. Yes, we've spent several hundred years deep in hiding within the desert. And now we shall rise again. Mwahahahaha, and we shall reveal all our evil plans. And nobody's going to hear us. Yeah, sorry about that. But now, you have to fight a bunch of these axe bandits again. But this time, Jamuka's with them. But there is a way to deal with him. Now, Sandima is the final boss of this chapter, and he has Fenrir, which is a long-range dark magic spell. But of course, you've also got to deal with Jamuka, who has some pretty decent stats and a killer bow and some very good skills. So you'll want to avoid getting in his range. Oh, and this next part gets really annoying because basically everyone's movement gets slowed down in the forests, and there's only one very thin path you can go through, and yeah, it becomes pretty annoying. I'm probably going to have to cut out some of this because it's just a series of me trying to reposition all these people and get experience. It's really quite awkward. And make sure Verdane moves over there as fast as she possibly can. In case you haven't guessed, yes, you need Verdane to talk to Jamuka. And yes, Sigurd could actually talk to Verdane there, but the reason I didn't do it is because it feels a bit out of place at this point. It makes more sense when you've just reached her. Now, these guys are probably going to get a little bit stuck and bottleneck themselves up in the forest, but we're going to do that too. So it's going to get a bit annoying. It's funny, those deep parts of the forest, the very dark green bits, most of your characters can't go in them, but some of those enemies can. I'm not exactly sure how the movement restrictions apply, but I'm pretty sure mounted characters can't go in there. Or maybe only bandits can. Don't know. Now, I want to put Noish and Lex in the front, but I want to stay out of Jamuka's range, because I don't want to be taking a hit from someone who has a high critical rate, pursuit, and continue. And decent skill and speed. Silly bandits. Right, yeah, stay out of his range. Get Verdane close to him. But preferably not too close, because I'm not sure if he attacks her or not. But those guys with him certainly will. Ira's a good countermeasure because, of course, they have very little chance of hitting her. And again, if you're training Jew, I highly recommend you use him here. But preferably have him stay away from Jamuka. Well, they are making some progress at least, and one of them did go on the green, dark green forest bit.